Out of those 4 previous appearances right here at the Coliseum, and when he did, he gave up 3 home runs in that game.
First pitch, 1 away.
Another one that almost hits Altuve. In fact, this one does.
I think that's J.P. Sears wanted to stay away from a big bat.
Altuve tried to sneak back into first base after Tyler Soderstrom stepped on the bag, so that'll be an unassisted double play. Altuve with. And this one off the end of the bat. It's going to go right to the shortstop. Max Schumann makes the play, and that'll do it for the Astros in the first inning. As J.J. Bleday bats second and Brent Rooker third. First one to the backstop, missing Toro. Seth Brown will be the cleanup hitter. Kyle McCann. This one towards the middle. Pena tried to get there, but no chance for Jeremy, as that was perfectly placed between Altuve and Pena. And Abraham Toro's had a good month of May. Toro looks like he wants to go, though, but he stays on the 3-1 pitch, and that's ball 4. Rooker goes after the first one. That's a fair ball down the line, and the A's are going to be on the board first, just like last night. This time just 3 batters in, and 2 runs are going to score. 2 RBI double for Brent Rooker. He drives in his 33rd and 34th runs of the year, and the A's best hitter all season makes it 2-0. Nobody out in the first inning. Here's Seth Brown. Brown pops one in the air, shallow center field, coming on Jake Myers. Jake will make the catch for the first out. Goes down on strikes here. Arrighetti picks up his first strikeout. That's out number 2 in the inning. Spencer. Ball sent into left field. Chas McCormick tricks towards the line and puts it away. So, called third strike. Alex started to remove the shin guard, but now he can just walk with it back. Pops this one up into left field. Easy play for Daz Cameron, who comes in and puts it away for the second out. The guy you try and stay away from if you can, as that ball was middle but up as he pops it up on the infield. Zach Geloff will make the play, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for J.P. Sears.
Forcing fastball, cutter, changeup, sweeper. He's trying all of them. That worked.
And maybe got Geloff to leave the zone there to help out with his second strikeout of the game.
On that pitch, well up out of the zone.
Ground ball from Daz Cameron, the former Astro minor leaguer, will be thrown out by Jeremy Pena for the second out. So Cameron on the first pitch. Urquidy was going to take one of those 2 potentially out of the rotation until Urquidy had to leave his rehab start yesterday. Spencer now has retired 6 in a row since that 2 RBI double by Brent Rooker.
When you have that kind of depth in your lineup.
First pitch swinging, Yainer Diaz lost one into center field. J.J. Bleday with the sunglasses on puts it away for the first out. Chas McCormick has good numbers against Sears, but pops this one up on the infield. The shortstop Schumann with his sunglasses on stays with it for the second out. So a couple of easy plays here. That one towards the middle, and there's the Astros' first base hit of the day. Mauricio stays hot. 4-game hitting streak, now 7 for his last 11.
I love it.
For first in the major leagues. There goes Dubon on an 0-2 pitch. Not a bad idea, because even if you're thrown out, Altuve gets a new count after being down 0-2, but he's not thrown out. A little chopper towards short. Altuve will be thrown out by the shortstop Schumann to end the inning. Probably not.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Toro skies this one to right field. Easy play for Kyle Tucker. Puts it away for the first out.
Be here without Abraham Toro.
This ball hit pretty well to left field. Bleday, who's been hot, gives it a ride, but Chas McCormick runs it down for the second out. And that's a strike right down the middle, as Spencer Arrighetti picks up his 3rd strikeout. He's now retired 9 in a row.
Seeing him for that first at bat and making the adjustment that second time through helps the hitter.
Tucker lobs one into left field, played there by Cameron. That'll be the first out of the 4th inning. Especially this year to lefties, it has increased a lot. That one's wide. That'll be a walk. First walk allowed by J.P. Sears. Ball hit pretty well to left. Cameron back, still going back, and he makes the catch, running into the wall to slow his momentum down. Jordan will get back to first base. Bregman lines out to left for the second out. Verlander deal for the Tigers back in 2017. This one chopped towards third. Toro will glove it on a couple of hops and make the play to second for the final out. So J.P. Sears can. This one hit towards first, off the glove of Dubon on the short hop, played by Altuve. His throw not in time, and Seth Brown is going to reach on what should be an infield hit, a ball that. Runner on the go, and the pitch is down. The throw is going to be late. Seth Brown has his fourth steal of the year. He's now tied for the team lead. The up, ball 4. Second walk allowed by Arrighetti. 2 runners on with nobody out. Called third strike, bottom of the zone. Picked up another. And he goes down on 3 pitches here. Spencer picking up back-to-back strikeouts. Now has 5 in the game. And Spencer Arrighetti ends up striking out 3 in a row as he twirls off the mound. He threw 4 shutout innings. He has walked a batter and hit a batter. Jake Myers goes after the first one and sends one to center field. J.J. Bleday waits for it, and 1 pitch and 1 out here in the 5th.
Swing and miss type guy.
That one sharply hit on 1 hop. Toro has it. His throw will be down on the dirt and picked nicely by Soderstrom for the second out. Chaz still with 1 hit coming back off the IL. This one a little bloop into right field coming on Brown, and he'll get there for the final out. In terms of where the ball is coming from, these 2 right-handers back-to-back games. And that is a nice pitch on the inside edge. Schumann thought it was off the plate, but that is a called third strike. 4 strikeouts in a row. Abraham Toro, who's 1 for 2 with a run scored, grounds this one to first. Mauricio gobbles it up and tells Spencer Arrighetti he's got it himself, which he does for the second out. First time in a while. 3-1 to count.
It's crazy to think about. I think it was May 8th. They were 8.5 games back. Now they have a chance with a win today to jump into second place. Use that term. On the bottom part of the zone.
Towards third, Bregman will have it. He'll go to Altuve for the force out, and that'll do it for the A's in the 5th inning.
It really does, man.
Guy who runs the door at the visiting clubhouse in T-Mobile Park. Ground ball to second, high throw, ground ball to short, high throw, and Schumann on a relatively routine play airmails first base, and Dubon is going to reach on the air.
You're right, though, TK. That was just a routine ground ball to short.
He's going to go to second because that ball went out of play.
Now after last night for Jose Altuve.
Altuve goes after the first one and pops one into right field. Seth Brown camp under it. Dubon's going to tag, and he's going to try and go to third, and he will get there rather easily. Mauricio Dubon with a head-first slide, so that ball sent in the air to right field, plenty deep enough to score the run. Seth Brown near the warning track puts it away. He won't even bother with a throw. Kyle Tucker drives in his 37th run of the year, and the Astros on the board with an unearned run. Is now a 2-1 game. The ball smashed past the first baseman Soderstrom into right field. Yordan Alvarez has himself a 2-strike base hit. He's a 2-out base runner for the Astros. Cued off the end of the bat, and that's going to be the shortstop Schumann, who will go to second for the final out. That ball hit hard into right field for a base hit, so the A's have their leadoff base runner on. Seth Brown has his second hit of the day. Into center for a base hit. A's will have the first 2 runners on here in the 6th inning as Kyle McCann's on base for the second time. Tried a 2-seamer that really came back on the plate. Now he gets him on a changeup. Taylor Scott with another strikeout with runners in scoring position. Already struck out twice today. This ball put into play into right center. Jake Myers will make the catch. Tagging at second and moving to third will be Seth Brown. That's the second out of the inning. Ground ball past Pena into left field, base hit, and it's 3-1 A's. Daz Cameron comes through with an RBI base hit with 2 outs. Ball 4. That's unfortunate. The Astros had Schumann struck out. Don't get the call on the checks. Fly ball, center field, playable for Jake Myers. Trying to shield his eyes from the sun, and he stays with it and puts it away for the final out of the inning. The Astros. That ball hit well to the right center field. That's going to be down for a hit. Jeremy Pena has his first hit of the series, and he's a leadoff base runner for the Astros in the 7th.
Good job by Jeremy.
And he dots him up on a slider on the outside corner, so Myers down looking for the first out of the inning. His previous 8 contests before that. This one grounded to the right side, has some topspin. A nice play by Geloff. That is a good play by the A's second baseman to cover a lot of ground to retire Yainer Diaz for the second out of the inning. Last night with a walk. Grounds this one to the left side. Diving stop by Toro. Gets up, throws in time. Nice play by Toro. The A's get good defensive work from their infield, helping out Lucas Ursig. A's have 4 lefties in the span of 5 hitters here. And the first one lines one to the new first baseman, John Singleton, who makes a relatively easy play. Singleton. It's off the plate. Mashinsky loses Rooker. That'll be a 1-out walk. Ball hit hard to right field, but Tucker is going to make the play. Tucker stumbles a little bit as he gets up to throw the ball back in. That is a line out off the bat of Seth Brown for out number 2. First pitch home gets by Yainer Diaz. That'll advance Brent Rooker into scoring position on the wild pitch. Ball hit pretty well. Back goes Dubon. Still going back. Makes the play. Dubon just into left field. Gets challenged there and makes the play on the line drive to deep left. We do have a lefty warming up in the bullpen now. Tyler Alexander, as Mauricio greets Ursig with a base hit up the middle. Mauricio on base for the 3rd time today. 2 hits, and he also scored their only run when he reached on an error. That one bounces away. Dubon with a good read on that pitch in the dirt. He's going to get into scoring position. That'll be a wild pitch charge to Ursig. 100 miles an hour on the outside corner. Altuve goes down looking for the first out of the inning. Here with a runner on second base and 1 out. As he grounds one to the right side, broke his bat in half. And that'll be an easy play for Zach Geloff as Scott Alexander gets the second out of the inning. Got in on him and he grounds one to the right side, so Alexander gets the job done, getting Tucker and Alvarez in the span of 3 pitches. Astros still trail 3-1. The A's closer warming up to face the Astros in the 9th inning. That pitch just missed, but it'll be a 4-pitch walk. Round to Bud, bunts it right back to Seth. He'll make the play to second. Altuve there. No chance for the double play, but the Astros erase Soderstrom at second base on the fielder's choice off the bunt. So it's 1-0 to Cameron. Cameron has an RBI base hit, grounds one towards short. Pena, low throw, Altuve with the pick, and in the transfer, he loses the ball, so that'll be a fielder's choice. Altuve did a nice job picking that throw from Pena, but then he couldn't.
That could have been called strikes.
Pop up, John Singleton should have the play, and he does, and that'll do it for the A's in the 8th. Swing and a miss at 101. Bregman goes down for the first out of the inning. Jeremy down in the count 1-2. And he goes down on strikes. So Miller trying to bounce back from his roughest outing of the season and struck out the first 2 Astros in the 9th. Throws him. Tough pitch inside corner. Mason Miller strikes out the side. He has 3 shutout innings against the Astros this year and has struck out 8 of the 9 outs he has recorded. As he saves the game, he's now 10 for 10 in saves, and the A's win the middle game of the series 3-1. First time this year Oakland has defeated the Astros after Houston won the first 5 this year. Astros post-game show presented by Whataburger is coming up. Josh Reddick will be your analyst. Lauren Callender will be your host. Julia Morales will gather interviews. Even though the Astros lose today, so do the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. The AL West continues to have their share of troubles in 2024. We'll have the post-game show presented by Whataburger coming up next.